Hello parents and students, and welcome to week 1 of remote learning. I'm sure this is a new experience for all of you as it is for me. So I've decided to make it really easy for everyone to follow, especially you parents. All you need to do is play this video because I've compressed this whole week's class into one video. Now, I recommend that you play this video for your kids at least 2 times this week. If you could do it every day, that would be great. You could also use this as a brain buster, a little break from studying if required. They have a lot of theory that they need to revise, and in the coming weeks they will be learning how to play songs using very simple apps. So I've made sure that the video is really simple to follow. There are different segments that will be introduced to you. If you look down in the description box, you will find that I've left timestamps. So if you play the video a second or a third time, you could just access the relevant parts without these instructions. Or if you're running out of time, you could just go to the sections that you feel are relevant for your kid. Parents, in case you've got questions and queries and clarifications about what we do in music, feel free to send me an email. My email ID will be up here on screen or down in the description box. You can send me a quick message and I'll be happy to answer all your questions. Okay, so we're going to start off with warm-ups. This is something that we've done earlier. These are very simple warm-ups just to get your vocal cords going. You can follow along with the actions, and if you don't want to do the actions, you can just sing along with it. But it's highly recommended that you stand, do all the actions, follow the songs, get a little worked up so that we can start off with class. Enjoy.
Be kind to one another, your sisters and your brothers, your fathers and your mothers, and they'll be kind to you. Respect each other's places, respect each other's spaces. Look after friends and neighbors, and they'll look after you. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 and watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I swallowed one grape. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 and watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I swallowed 2 apples. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 and watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I swallowed 3 grapefruits. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 and watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. How big? I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I swallowed 4 cantaloupes. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 and watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. How big? I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I swallowed 5 watermelons. I was sitting on a fence post, slapping on my left knee, chewing on my bubble gum, chomp, 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 playing with my yo-yo, do-wop, 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 and watching the birds fly by. And then along came Herman the worm, and he was this big. How big? I asked Herman what happened, and he said, I burped.
So we're going to start off with melody and pitch. Pitch, as you all know, is how high or how low a sound is. Melody is a string of pitches. It is something that you can sing along with. It really sounds good, and when you put it together, it forms the basis of a song. What we'll do next is the hand signs. If you remember, we've done it in the form of a song. I'm just going to revise this quickly with you so that you don't forget it, and then we will go to the song. So you've got do, which is you make two fists like a rock. Do. Okay, the next one is re, and re goes up like a ramp. Re. The next one is mi, and mi is like a table. Mi. Followed by fa, which you gonna do with thumbs down. Fa. Sol is like a wall, and it's the opposite of fa. Sol. The next one is la, which is like a hook. La. Ti is one finger. You got to have both fingers pointing inside. Ti. And then do, the highest note, do. Do. Now remember, your hands have really got to go high up, but because I may not fit into the frame, that's why I'm just making sure my movements aren't really big. But when you're going to do the hand signs, make sure that do starts right at the bottom. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, and do. Do is really up on there. It may not just fit in the screen here. Now that we've done the hand signs, it's time to sing the song. I'm going to play the music. You're going to see the words up on screen. The song is done twice, so make sure you sing along with it 2 times. Finally, what we're going to do is a quiz. We've done this quiz in class before, so this is just like a revision, just to make sure that you remember all that we've done before. You're going to get about 5 to 7 seconds to answer the questions. Make sure that you get the answers right. Parents, in case your kids don't know the answers, you could always rewind, do the quiz once more. You can do the quiz multiple times during the week until they are sure that they know the hand signs, the element of music, which is melody and pitch. Okay, that's all for today. I'm gonna see you guys next week. Make sure that you do the quiz at least twice this week, that you do the songs a minimum of 2 times this week. If you can do it more than that, it's amazing, great. If not, then 2 is highly recommended. I will see you guys next week when we do dynamics or intensity. Bye.